Paris in the beat.
Hi, YouTube! Now we wait. We're gonna see what happens here, but what I'm thinking is, check it out, okay? Let me zoom in so I can look at what you're looking at. Boom, right here. So on this little 15 minute, all right, so we got the previous day liquidity swept right here. Barely broke for a new high, so maybe we're gonna continue up. I'm not 100% sure. We're obviously in this little, you can call it a bullish macro, whatever, on the 15 minute, but I think we're still consolidating. I think it's likely that we could come right up here and then come back down and break this and test down under. So I could be completely wrong here, but I have a limit order to come in right around here in this area. So if it does, and it fails to go up and break, then scoop up, we're gonna be targeting down. So we're gonna see what happens, man. Who knows, bro? Oh, but here you go. You can see right there what I'm talking about. Roll with the punches and see what happens today. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, there's an engulf on the 5 minute right here, on this 5 minute candle. Okay, that's kind of what caught my attention. But when I look at it, we're kind of in this overall up trend and we haven't broken. So I really don't want to go against that. So I'm gonna put a limit order down here, targeting this touch where this change of character took place. If we come back down and we hit this fair value gap in this little zone right here, then we're gonna go ahead and try and target the upside, I think, and then we'll put our stops down here in this area. I feel more confident in that. I feel way more comfortable doing that because I am trying to stay with the overall trend. So if we come down and we take a stab at it, that's what I'm gonna be looking at, taking to the upside, and then hopefully we can push those highs, and then we might be in this trade for the day or whatever. But this is kind of my thought process. I really don't want to go against the trend. It kind of looks like we're double bottoming with the double head and shoulder kind of pattern on the 1 minute, but this is kind of what's going on in my thought process. So I really don't want to break my ideology and what I've been working on, but I kind of put myself through the ringer these past few days, emotionally and mentally. So I really have to try and slow down and refine my rhythm and my groove and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So we're either going to win or lose, baby, or we're not going to get filled, one of the twos. But if we do, you're going to find out. You're going to be the first to find out. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad this is growing back, man. Come on, get in here faster, bro. I got 3 minutes left on this memory card, so I'm going to have to save it for what it's good for and what it's worth. I got to get off here and then I got to freaking dump all this later. Okay, bros? In this trade, we got freaking filled up. We got filled. Look, so here's what I'm thinking. And I don't know if it's right or if it's wrong or what's gonna go on, okay? But here's what happened. We're looking at this little fair value gap right here. I put bias here maybe, okay? So we got filled down in here. Boom. So I got my nice little freaking risk to reward in place. We're gonna go over this in real time here in a little bit. Hopefully we respect this trend line. We reject off of VWAP, this change of character. We came down and we popped into that fair value gap. So if we can hold, maintain, and it wasn't a liquidity sweep from the top and we're not just gonna completely dump and rip down. If we do, we're gonna get stopped out and then maybe we'll look for a retest. And then if that happens, then maybe we can get into the downside. But if not, maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna see here. Hopefully this holds. Hopefully we get volume. Hopefully we push up. That's my thought process. This is kind of what I was working on and what I am working on. So hopefully these little wicks right here hold strong for me, babe. Pray up, bless. Jeez, boys, this thing's moving with some heat right now. Some freaking straight heat. I mean, we only like We so close to getting knocked out. Woo! It's about to take us out. We're about to get taken out. Yeah, we're blasting through this thing. So that makes me think that was a liquidity sweep for sure. Just got busted out of there, down 70 on this account. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, feeling what I'm feeling and looking what I'm looking at, this is the hard part. Whenever it went up and it was headed towards the previous day high, I'm sitting here thinking, all right, this is likely either gonna go up and continue on, or we're gonna have a bullish day, or we're gonna go up here and sweep. And I'm gonna be real with you. Like on the 15-minute, I'm seeing, I'm looking, we barely broke a high, and it's looking more like an equal double top, and then like a liquidity sweep. The problem is, you know, I followed my ideas here, and the thing is now is like I really don't want to get in on another buy, because yeah, we're overextended and we're down into this zone, but it could just keep ripping. And yeah, that happened really quick. So I'm gonna look for some kind of indication if we're gonna continue up, for some kind of like reversal pattern or anything. Like right now we're kind of getting an engulfing candle, and this is usually what happens, man. It kind of takes this stab, but it also makes me feel like maybe we're actually gonna be bearish for the day and we're gonna go down. So we're under VWAP now. I don't think I should be looking for buys. I basically was looking for that fair value gap and that VWAP to be respected. It's not being respected, so it's like catching a fallen knife at this point. You know what I mean? And I don't really want to catch a fallen knife, so I'm gonna see what happens into this next zone. We'll see what happens, and we'll just kind of go from there. Like, all the muffins are done, so this is gonna have to wait anyways. Woo! Muffins! Deliciosa. So look at this thing, bro. It's just dumping. Guys, here, maybe my butt. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Yeah, that's not what happened. There's a freaking hard part for me is like that I was in the game calling it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I think we'll go up here doing it. So that's the hard part, is like the play-by-play. And then I'm like, oh, I want to respect this. We still wouldn't have gotten filled though. So it doesn't really matter. Like to the upside, we would not have gone up there and filled that imbalance. So right now at this point, it's like, all right, if we get a retest and we come back up and we retest VWAP and we retest that zone and we retest the freaking trend line or whatever, then maybe. But the problem is like I said earlier, we're in this overall consolidation and we just broke out. We just broke out of that little channel and stuff. So it's like, what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing, huh? What are we doing? What are we doing? Losing. One of these days, y'all gonna see me flip this around. One of y'all days, y'all gonna see me profitable. I'm not gonna give up on this, okay? I'm not gonna give up. But what I am gonna do right now is potentially, see, that's the hard part too. With this on the 15-minute, check this out. We got to change the character right here, okay? So it's really hard to see on here, and I should really be doing this elsewhere, but I'm not. I'm doing it right here with y'all. So it's like, okay, maybe, just maybe, we come down and we respect that this is just a liquidity sweep and we're gonna dump all the way down, but we're in the middle of the range. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna get in on no buys. I'm gonna let it play out. If we come up and retest, I'm gonna look for a short down to the previous day liquidity. That's what I'm gonna do, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. Unless we get this, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm not going less. I gotta stop, I can't compromise with myself. I'm trying to read price action. I'm trying to read what the market's trying to do. But at the same time, it's like, we haven't technically come down and broke. So it's like, there's a part of me that wants to put another buy limit right here at this fair value gap right here. Maybe that's what I should be targeting. And if we come down and we break this, then forget it, bro. It's done. Then forget it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what to do right now, y'all. I don't really know what to do. I'm freaking out. I'm stressed out. Not really, but you know what I'm saying? Like for theatrics or whatever, like we're in this bullish inverse fair value gap right now. Or this bearish. Oh, that's bearish. Oh, my bad. Getting my freaking colors mixed match. Flip flap. Oh, I gotta turn the oven off, y'all. I gotta turn the freaking oven off, dude. Dang, man. So this is like kind of, I'm bringing you along with me in a sense of like, I don't get to trade at a desk per se. And like, look, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all. It ain't cleaned up or nothing, but look at this, huh? Look at this. What? This freaking battle station's a dirty desk or whatever, but look at the battle station, bro. And I don't use it because my little girl really don't let me do that. So I'm kind of stuck in this little vortex wormhole of a situation. Look at that, huh? Engulfing? Are we getting a little bit of a pattern? Oh my God, I gotta think about this. Look, what's up? What's up, that ping pong and hoagie?
No ping pong.
No ping pong, just hoagie. Oh my Lord, look how freaking cute you are. So the other part of me is like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I do want to get in on this buy because I think we're still bullish. I do want to. So here's what we're gonna do. 740650. We're gonna put a limit order. Okay? 74. What do you mean order filled? 0650. We're gonna put a little buy. Boom. I did it, y'all. I put in a little limit order, okay? Right there. Because what I'm thinking is, look, oh, ping pong and hose. What's up, yo? Ping pong and hose. Ping pong and hoagie. I think overall that we're still gonna be bullish because we did barely make a higher high. Barely, even though we swept liquidity. We could just be ripping everybody out who's trailing up from this morning pre-market or last night or whatever. And we could be coming down. I know we're in the middle of the range, but I have seen this thing dance plenty of time. Who you got? Who you got there? Hi, them the homies?
Hi.
Them the homies.
We are homies.
We're homies.
Can we eat muffins?
Let's get some muffins. So yeah, man, really what I'm thinking is overall, we got a little bit of a situation going on our hands. Yeah, we got a little bit of a situation because we have not made a higher low. In my honest opinion, I don't think we have yet.
We don't have it?
What? We got muffins right here. Yeah, we got it, girl. You know, I'm getting them out. Mommy and them gonna wake up. Mommy and sister gonna wake up because they was probably up in the middle of the night or something because that little girl be crazy. And when they come up, we're gonna have some little muffins because it's payroll week and she got lots of work. Mommy got lots of work to do. So we're gonna try to make life a little easier for her. Fall down on the floor and eat some muffin, girl. You can do whatever you want with these muffins. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make a mess. I know you are. You know, if you know what I'm saying, if you got little kids and stuff, it's crazy. The house be crazy. When I was in the military and doing all that, my house stayed clean. And we're gonna move? I so love you, baby.
Are you gonna move the couch?
Were you probably not gonna move the couch. I'll just move the other couch in there because the other couch we had was not cool. Y'all wanna see? Look. We put this one up in here that we had because we had this one up in here, which don't really make no sense. Look, my kids got a lot of toys. It's crazy. I'm always like, we got too many toys up in this house. Too many toys. But you try telling that to a little toddler. You know what I'm saying? She ain't about that life. She ain't about it. She ain't about hearing it. So this is kind of what I'm like whenever I'm on my own. What? We're gonna come up in here and we're gonna make that inverse fair value gap support? Are we gonna sweep that? I don't even know. Say hi, baby.
Hi.
So yeah, dude, if you're here and you're watching my content, like you probably a dad or you probably somebody who's got a lot of chaos in the background or something. Like I'm not a normal trader. And to be honest, like my channel really isn't just like trading. This is just what I do Monday through Friday is I trade and I try to figure out how to be financially independent and free and stuff. But like, bros, like I said, break even trader, you know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, I'm probably a little bit closer to upside down right now at this point, just because I'm trying to scale up. And one thing that I've noticed that I'm struggling with is I haven't made no money from this in a while. So I'm like, dang, dude, I'm putting a lot of energy and attention into the game without getting paid back, which is fine. Right now, it's a slow roll. You got to put them in the shopping cart. What's up? So yeah, this is like more like this is like my platform just to be me or whatever. This is the kind of energy that I have, pretty consistently, and the type of person that I am. You know what else is struggling? You know what else I'm struggling with right now? Hold on, because my ADHD is kicking in hard. Oh! Remember how I said I would think about if we came up and retested? This is a short move. Y'all, I'm not looking for buys. 7,450. 7,450. That's what I'm looking. I'm trying to read in price action right now, okay? Look, man, y'all let me know in the comments if you think I'm crazy or whatever. I'm gonna put a sell limit right here. I'm we're gonna see if we can fill this. We're gonna see if we can hit halfway through because we did have a change of character right here to the downside on the 5 minute. And we're coming up to test VWAP right now in this zone. And I think it's fair to say, you know what? I think it's fair right now to target this low zone. It's not gonna put my stop in the best place, but it's gonna put it right above the structure to where if we come and we hit it, then we're gonna be all right. So basically I'm looking to fill this imbalance. What I say right here, you're hiding. 7450. Come on, baby. 7450. Boom, we're there. Limit set. All right, because it's looking kind of like a break and a retest. And we're either going up and I'm out of there, I'm getting freaking punked out, you know what I'm saying? Or like we're in it. But anyways, the platform and what I'm doing, this is just a place for me to be myself and to show y'all what's up and stuff like that. Because really, at the end of the day, I'm a content creator and I wouldn't even classify myself as a day trader. Like, sure, I'm starting to put some affiliate links in there for Redline because I'm thinking I want to work with a prop firm that supports me being able to affiliate market. But really, real talk, I want y'all to know, as of right now, that money will go to helping me support my trading right now because I would love to scale up. I would love to be able to scale up and try to make some more money. But at this point in my career, like with trading and stuff, I can't even call it a career, but it kind of is, bro. I put a year and a half into this. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm starting to look at this like I want this to be a career and what I'm trying to do, but I want that money to go towards trading and transparency. So if I forever do make a bunch of money or something from like affiliate or like y'all get on here, you're like, yo, I love this dude. I love Redline and we're going to use that or whatever affiliate links I'm using. And I like go to purchase something with that or like say I get a new camera or something like that, then like I would let y'all know what's going on in my world and why I'm doing that. So I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm a good trader, I'm an awesome trader, and I'm sitting here uploading like loss. And I'm like, yo, check me out my Lamborghini, bruh. It's a Yuri or whatever, so I can put the family in the bed. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to y'all, but I don't even know if we're gonna hop on the charts for too much of this. I'm gonna hop on a little bit and kind of go over what I did and what I was thinking, but y'all are kind of seeing it live action right now because this is a little bit abnormal for how I do things in the morning. Usually I'm sitting over here posted up in the corner with a little TV trays or something set up. My wife got her little workstation because we always at the house remote working and we're trying to build the life that we want. We're trying to get out there into the world and do more and be able to explore and experience and stuff, but it takes money. Going there, what you doing? That means let me get my coffee then if you're gonna kick me out of here, okay? I don't know. I'm going to get my coffee. I'm going in there, man. Y'all get bullied by your kids or whatever. So yeah, man, like I was saying, I don't know how many of y'all be trading and how many of y'all got kids and you be trying to do this. Like, this is probably one of the reasons that I'm struggling with being profitable because I don't have the time to sit down. But you know, at the end of the day, man, these moments that I'm creating right now and what we're doing, this is more important to me as a dad, to have these memories and to create these and capture these moments. Nah, it's not perfect. Nah, my production's not perfect. Nah, but my audio is pretty decent. The video is pretty decent. Woo, you got some muffin? Why can I eat that? You gonna take my muffin? Trying to pump me out. Where you think you going? Where you think you going? Huh? Where you think you going? You gonna run for me? We're gonna beam line out. Check. Woo! I don't know if we're gonna get that film. It doesn't matter. So yeah, dude. If y'all are traders, if you're into this kind of stuff, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us. Because at the end of the day, who knows what I'm gonna be doing, what I'm gonna be creating, or how I'm gonna be creating. It don't even matter. 20 years, I'm gonna look back at this, I'm gonna see these videos, I'm gonna be so thankful that I captured it. Because this is like carrying around a camcorder and pulling it up on a VHS, if you even know what that means, or burning it on a DVD and then ripping so you got them memories. So many people don't even know what I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? You young bucks don't know what I'm talking about. Or maybe you heard your mama or your daddy talking about something. I don't know if we're gonna get this, Phil. I don't know if we're gonna get it. It might rip without us. And you know what? You know what? If it do, it do. Because basically, I'm looking for a retest right here. Now, what I will say is I wanted to come down a little bit and try to test that, but I'm looking for on this one, we gotta at least fill that inefficiency, that halfway imbalance. You know what I'm saying? If we don't, then we don't. But we'll hit the charts here in a little bit. Thanks for being here. We'll go over this recap. I'm gonna go get us some food. I'm gonna chase down this little toddler because she thinks she can run from me. See my muffin. Get out of here. I should open this up. Natural lighting up in here. Oh God, we're crashing out. Man, life's short. Live it. You don't know how long you got on this planet. Make the best of it. And then if you get up in here, try to find your way back. Try to find your way back. We'll see what this looks like at the end of it. Thanks for being here. Much love, y'all. All right, what's up, homies? Hey, man. So I really appreciate you being on this little journey with me this morning. I know it's probably a little rowdy following me around and chasing around, and you're like, what is this dude doing, bro? But hey, man, this is my life. This is what it is. So this morning, we went ahead and checked out. I checked these out way before I even got up. What was today, 9th? So I checked, didn't look like anything, but we have a lot of freaking movement in my opinion. Another thing real quick, you guys can see I did blow my account here. I picked up another one yesterday, so I am going to be trading on that as well. But I'm gonna probably rotate back and forth between my accounts. So if you guys see me dropping my affiliate link for one or the other, I'm trying to figure it out right now. Top Step X doesn't have the availability for me to affiliate or anything like that, but they do have my risk settings and the thing that I like. So I'm probably going to be using both for now, but I am going to be affiliate dropping the Redlines, and like I've said in my videos and stuff, I'll be fully transparent with you guys, and if you do, it's a great way to support the channel, give you a discount, and yeah, man, I would appreciate it big time. So here's kind of what I was thinking. Let me go ahead and reload. So the stuff that I drew on there, updates. Oh, we're looking at the wrong freaking thing here. As you can see, let's go to MES here. Let's see, I got to do this quick. Like I told you guys I'd do it quick. All right, so this morning I was looking at head and shoulders possibly forming on the daily. This might look a little chaotic, but you see this right here? Boom. So I'm thinking maybe we're coming up, we're creating this shoulder pattern right here. All right, so you dial into the 15-minute. Last night I drew this trend line. I drew this one right here, this bearish trend line, the blue one. My bullish is white, my bearish is blue. And I kind of drew this right here just to see. I really should have paid attention because you could see I put head and shoulders possibly forming on the daily, attempt higher for new highs, or rejection to the downside. We did, man, attempted higher for the new highs. We did attempt that, and we did reject to the downside. And as you guys saw, I'm running around crazy, being all crazy, and it was just like, oh. So on the 5-minute, I'm sitting here looking. We have this engulfing candle that comes down and engulfs this bullish and eats it up, which is a really good sign that, I think I spelled engulf right, maybe not. Hell, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking that's a good sign, but maybe buys here potentially in this area. I'm kind of following this change of character, which we have some indecisiveness here. So not 100% sure that I was getting a read on that right. And I kind of flipped back and forth a little bit. You saw me running around, dude. This is a freaking toddler war zone. This is absolutely bonkers. And one thing I am trying to get better at is, okay, reading the 15-minute and then dialing down to the 5-minute and the 1-minute. That's something I'm trying to get a little bit better at. And I'm not the best at it right now, okay? I'm just gonna be real with you guys. And I love breakout trading. I want to breakout trade so bad, but you guys could see I'm not quite there with the emotional discipline. I got myself into some gambling and I started making some bad decisions. And I just have to pause for a minute and reset and calibrate. Because it's the first time I was like, dude, what am I doing, man? And it makes you want to quit, man. It makes you feel like a failure. It makes you feel like everything that I worked for is just gone. And it's not true, man. I just had some moments of weakness and I got to pick myself back up. I'm not bad at this. I got some stuff going on in my personal life and in life. And it's just life, man. It's just trading. This is just part of it. So, if you're struggling with that, don't beat yourself up too bad. It's a learning process, and I think that we're doing good here. So I don't want to get too wrapped up in that. I don't want to spend too much time here. You guys have been chasing me around all morning and watching. If you're watching this video, this one's going to be a long one, I think, because we're going to go to the store. We're going to hop in the Mustang a little bit, and my daughter wants to take the Mustang out and ride, so that's what we're going to do. So let's check this out before. Okay, yeah, we did. Okay, we got risk settings locked though, baby, so it's not a big deal. Here's what I was looking at. Don't pay attention to this one yet, doesn't matter. So I'm sitting here looking, this one, I probably shouldn't have even done anything with that because, like, let's look over here, let's bring this up right here next to it and see if we can just like kind of doing this on the fly here. So, we're right into where this little zone right here. I don't think I should have been looking, but I'm looking to retest that little trend line, and then I'm looking at, respecting VWAP or whatever. So when we fell underneath it, I even said I shouldn't be looking for buys anymore, and then I freaking go looking for some buys a little bit right over here. So let's pull that back up wherever that freaking, oh my goodness, what did I do? Where did it go? My goodness. Oh my goodness. Give me this, let's double screen this. Okay, so what did I do here? I'm like literally talking to you guys right here, looking for a sell position. Like I'm literally like, oh, if we come up here and get the fill. And then for some reason, I'm like, I don't want to flip my bias. I don't want to go to the downside because I'm looking for buys. When I'm not flipping my bias, my market conditions at the house for analyzing are just absolutely crazy. They're just crazy. Tell them more. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here like, all right, well, I'm going to stay with, you know, this, and this is a decent, you know, retest. We're going to go back up and break. No, I shouldn't have, because look, had I stuck with my guns right there and even entered right here, we would have went to a TP2 for sure. I would have trailed down here. We'd be at break even for the day and maybe continue down here and get that nice low rip and get that nice movement. But this ladder structure, it's going to help me. It's going to help me not make decisions. And one good thing about today, I wasn't emotional about this. I wasn't emotional about the loss. I wasn't moving my stop. I wasn't negotiating with itself. I wasn't doing any of that. And that's what makes me feel really good about what's going on here, because at the end of the day, I am not doing reversals. I'm following my own intuition, and maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong today. I'm not really tripping on it. I would have my red light posted, but our freaking power went out because of that storm we had, and I got to reset Alexa and do all the crazy stuff with the fancies or whatever. But before we hop off here, because she's not going to let me stay up here for much longer, she get mad. She's getting mad. Hi there. You guys so mad. She's not dying. I want to talk. I want to talk. Stop talking. Just stop. Get me out of here. So we're down right now. 500 on the account. Okay. Win rate 52%. What's the homie saying? Take your trading 1 second at a time. Each trade is different and every situation is different. Follow your trading plan and adjust accordingly to the market conditions. Roger that. That's what I'm working on. Not going to lie. But here you guys go. I'm going to be fully transparent. This is what we're looking like right now, and this is what's going on. Here's my trades. If you want to check them out, you want to see. It's a process, guys. It's a process. I can't say anything other than I am constantly trying to evaluate, and I'm putting myself out here to share this with you guys and to show you guys what I have going on in my brain and what's going on here. And you know, had I been just thinking and following my plan and I wasn't chasing around doing muffins and stuff, probably would have been a great trading day. You know, like if I would have gotten it up here, done this, man, we would have just had a great trading day. But it was still a good trading day. I still locked in on what I'm doing, followed my plan the way that I think that I should have, and I think that that's important. Notes to take, I'm gonna put them in there. We're gonna upload onto the screen, and man, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and probably take off, go get some muffins or some cupcakes for the little one, and go take you on a little trip. So yeah, man, again, I know I say it all the time, but dude, if you're watching this kind of content and you're watching me, the like A1 sauce, I love you, we love you, and yeah, much love from the Millers. So, oh, I also, check this out. I'm setting up my Sony ZV-1F. I'm gonna set that up, and I'm gonna have it right here. So we're gonna get rid of this webcam to get you guys a little bit more of a wide angle and a better image here. So I'm gonna be playing with that, and yeah, hopefully bring you guys a little bit more quality. So yeah, have a good one, guys. We'll see you in like some seconds for you guys.
Hi, Marty. Say, look who decided to join us this morning. I was a partying last night, Daddy. I was having fun. Look how freaking cute you are. We're gonna take you guys with us on a ride too, because we're gonna head and get her some birthday muffins for her birthday, because it's coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's a little girl's birthday. She's gonna be 3 years old, man. She's gonna be 3. It's coming up soon, so we're gonna be doing that, and then we're gonna be headed and going on an adventure next week for her birthday and staying somewhere for a couple days. So we'll take y'all along the journey for that. I'm gonna go ahead and probably try to dip off upstairs for a minute and record this. I might take her with me so we can just discuss real quick what was going on. Take you guys with me. I'll upload this video later. Like I said, man, I appreciate you guys being here. Hey, man, I'm just a dude who's trying to create, I'm trying to create content and a life around like what I'm doing. So don't put me in a box of like, oh, this dude's a day trader. He's just like, dude, I'm not just a day trader. I do a lot of things. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I've been that way for most of my life. I enjoy it. I just want to help bring value and inspire people to just be you, man. Just be you and just create what you want to create, and don't feel bad about it, and learn to ride the waves. Learn to ride the waves. You earned
that right for yourself and a human being and being a human, it's a short life, man. You've really got to pay attention to the time you have and what you're doing and how you're spending it. And just remember, man, it's not all about the money. It's not all about chasing lavish things. These are the most important times to me, and these are the most fleeting and most precious. And I really appreciate the time that I have and the gifts that I've been given. And you know, God's done me well and taken care of me and taught me a lot of lessons along the way, but he's given me these two beautiful girls and a beautiful family to be so thankful for. And I always try to remember that, and I want to help uplift people to remember what you have, be grateful for what you have, be thankful for what you have, don't take it for advantage, and just, you know, practice gratitude. That's my opinion, at least. I do that every night. I tell my girls, you know, I'm so thankful for you. I love you so much. I just hope that I get every minute with you. And all the other stuff, man, it's just a part of me and who I am and what I do, but it's not what makes me who I am. So, yeah, thanks for being here. It means a lot. It really does. You guys, welcome to the car where I've pretty much come to complain about the humidity and the weather. And I just really need you guys to like watch the video and like and subscribe and do all that stuff so we can get this freaking momentum going, because we're trying to get out of here, you know what I'm saying?
You want to make a pizza?
You gonna make some pizzas for us?
You might need help getting it.
Okay, make the pizza on your tablet. Let's see where the pizza's on the tablet. Yeah, bro, 10 out of 10, not a fan though. As soon as we stepped outside, it was like, ugh. Straight icky, bro. It feels like swamp booty or something. It's not good, man. Then I lost my freaking sunglasses, so here I am out here gonna have to freaking adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel fantastic.
You feel fabulous in my
feel
glasses.
fabulous. You gonna make some pizzas for us?
No, I'm gonna make this one.
Okay, you make that one. But on a side note, I'm testing the Ace Pro 2, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 right here, and using the internal microphone to see. I think I'm gonna get the final piece. Here's what I'm thinking: the Osmo Nano from DJI. So we have the Insta360 3S coming tomorrow. That'll be here. I scooped up off of eBay with a nice little bundle pack for like $250, something like that. So we'll do a little unboxing and go through that. Yeah, these look spectacular. I look super flamey. The most fantabulous. Fantabulosa. Anyways, I might wear them, I might take them off. I don't know. I'm kind of digging the vibe. It's like dark light, dark light, dark light, dark light, dark light. Anyways, yeah, there's that. But anyway, so what I'm thinking is, depending on how this sounds, the GoPro picked up a lot of sound, and there's a lot of humming and vibration, and you'll see if you watch my family video that we did the other day that I'm uploading. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, so I gotta go through and make sure that it's actually solid. And then this trading video I'm making right now, which is not really a trading video, it's just like a day in what my life looks like while I'm trading, and we're going to do some other stuff in between. And this video is probably going to be like a 30-45 minute video easy, especially if I just keep sitting here rambling and talking the whole car ride or whatever. But what I'm thinking is take the GoPro Max and use that for the scenery, and to be able to like basically set and forget. You were just gonna set it up, and then like even maybe in the car and just like, oh my gosh, look at the cars driving by, or look at the mountains, or look at the and just kind of have like a B-roll or something like that, because the internal microphone is just not good, man. It's kind of washed out, and I don't really like it, even though there's like 6 or 7 of them on that mug. So depending on how this one sounds, doesn't sound like it's blowing like any air or anything, but it might pick up the car vibrations. So what I'm thinking is the DJI Osmo Mini will be my multi-tool pretty much. And what I mean by that is you can take it off and use it as a POV cam. You can take it off and use it as a vlogging cam. You could set it up as an action cam, obviously, because it is an action cam, like kind of how I use this one. And then you could put it on a tripod and talk to it and stuff. Like right now I have this on a suction mount in the car, and it was really easy to swap out, but I kind of want to have dedicated workflow and create a system. So the next thing I'm gonna have to do is get a bag for it that makes sense. But my idea with the DJI Osmo Mini is that, say I forget something on accident, well, then I can go and grab it and use it for any of the other functioning purposes other than the Hero Max, which is a 360 cam. And I realized that I haven't really spent a lot of time going through and learning how these cameras work, because I spend so much time doing the editing and uploads. By the time I get done, I'm kind of thinking about other things. So I'm gonna be focusing on figuring out how to maximize the cameras and the tools that I do have. And like I was saying earlier, we're gonna set the Sony ZV-1F up as a dedicated webcam, because I don't really want to take that to like a water park or something. Like we're gonna go next week and I'm sitting here like it's not waterproof. You know, if a kid runs by and hits that or splashes it or whatever, it's you know, it's like a $600, $700 setup all said and done that I really don't want to get destroyed. Something like this, you know, the Ace Pro 2 and these other devices that I have are waterproof, and the 3S is specifically going to be for a POV, either to have worn on my chest where I just kind of turn it on and for you know, set and forget what I'm doing so you can see kind of firsthand. And yeah, man, I'm really just working on content creation and capturing moments and memories. Like this started originally as something I wanted to do for our family. The page was originally called The Millers. And then I kind of got in my head and started thinking about expectations and external validation and things like that. And I kind of am like experimenting and really wanting to have a place to go back and look 20 years from now and just be able to like show my, you know, my daughter goes back and watches all this and binge watches, and my kids and stuff, they go back and watch, and that's ultimately a win. And making pizza for us.
Oh my goodness, it looks so good.
So yeah, man.
Delicious. Yeah, it's so good.
I kind of had just gotten in my head, and I stopped doing it for like 6 months, and now I'm back with the expectation that I just want to make content.
We all drink it, all gone.
It's so yummy. Oh yeah, of course. Thanks, baby.
3 years old.
3 years old. She's 3 years old.
Not yet.
She is. Yeah, she's basically at 3. She's one of those like, she's 74 weeks.
I do not do that.
No, she doesn't. But basically, right now she just said she's 2 years old.
I just don't want her
It's
to
like,
be 3 yet. It's not until Saturday that she turns 3.
yeah, well, you know.
And it's Tuesday.
You know. Anyways,
You're gonna be 1. No, you're not.
not gonna be 1. Not gonna be doing that. Jaywalking like a bum. It's okay. It's okay. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of what's going on and what we're working on. This is more of getting prepared for the future. Like I'm getting a lot of stuff right now because I'm not exactly sure what the money situation is going to be like when we get to where we're going. So I'm preparing ahead of time. And me being an infantryman, like, you know, I've been talking to ChatGPT a lot, and it's like you're very much approaching your content creation like a squad leader would, and just trying to like think of all the avenues, being prepared, thinking of every route possibility, and just like I got a camera that I'm not even using right now, but it's literally for traveling, and we have you know, the Canon 90D that is just kind of sitting there not doing anything, but it will be doing something when we get out to the mountains and we have a reason to use it, or we go and do family pictures or something like that. So every piece has a place, and it's just a tool that we're adding to the arsenal and trying to figure it out. So yeah, man, thanks for being here, and thanks for supporting us. And if you are watching our content and watching, you know, the creations, it's much appreciated. It's very encouraging, like, to see people when they do comment or they say something, it like keeps you inspired. Like even this morning I was telling her, trading with kids is like hard, like it's very difficult. Like even this morning, like my market read was pretty spot on and pretty decent, but I just got so wrapped up in what we were doing and having fun that I just kind of I didn't follow that plan per se, but I also didn't emotionally negotiate or do things. So there's a lot of good things that happen, but I was telling her, like, man, sometimes you do feel like you want to give up, and you do want to throw in the towel and be done with it. And I had to reiterate that I was just being expressive and kind of like sharing thoughts, not something that I'm going to do, but it is a very real aspect of trying to figure out like how to be a successful trader and, you know, freaking chase your toddler around and be a full-time dad and be attentive and, you know, keep the house clean and do things, because there's other parts of life that get put on the back burner at times. Bless you. Whenever you're trying to create like creating this video, for say, if it's 45 minutes long, we'll say, that's going to take me probably 2 to 3 hours minimum to edit, and I'm going to have to be quick with it. And then if I start getting ideas to put in little GIFs or ideas, or, you know, eventually I'm gonna advance into having more sound effects, and it's a learning process, but it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of mental bandwidth. So when you start stacking other things in life that's personal, and that, you know, like your car getting messed up and then you have to do paperwork for that, and your house gets messed up, you have to do the paperwork for that, and then other things in your life that kind of collects, that involves a lot of paperwork, and you're resourcing energy from elsewhere, it's consuming. So yeah, man, if you're a creator or you're wanting to be a trader or get into things like that, or you just keep going, man. Like, don't give up and just find a reason, no matter what it is. Even if you upload once a week, like right now I'm uploading 7 days a week for people a year from now. It's not even for people right now, except for the people who are watching and into this, then obviously that is for you know, for them as well, as much as it is for us. But I'm more so focused on, who knows if I'm gonna upload 7 days a week forever. Eventually I'd like to have a camera crew or a camera dude who basically helps run the ship. So yeah, man, that's pretty much me rambling on and rambling with the days and kind of what's going on and what's happening. So we're gonna go ahead and go up in here into the store, switch gears. I'm gonna go put this on the tripod, a little mini tripod, so we can run around. Looks like I've got about 17 minutes left on this card. Yeah, so we'll see you guys in a minute. Dude, I don't know what we're gonna do if we come here and they don't have this freaking card. What's up, little mama? She's like, what you doing, daddy? Adventures of High V's. Oh, somebody just tried to freaking run us over, dude. I was not about that. It was about to get rowdy. Hey, Finn, what's you doing? I like it, right? Yo. Have you guys heard anything about those? Apparently there's a bunch of pesticides.
That one's got mold, but...
That one got mold, that's crazy. But apparently the DzXLabs, which are like a third of America's strawberries, have like heavy pesticides or something. Probably isn't so good for kids. Has anybody heard that? Let me know in the comments. We're trying to figure that out because that's kind of a big deal to us. We don't want to be giving our kids stuff that's heavily pesticided. So if you got a Hy-Vee in your area, you guys know what's up. This place is thebomb.com. Look at all these freaking goodies, man. All these pastries and yummies Americans. Look at all these things, man. That's what we're coming to do. Pick out something. Pick out some cupcake cakey for the little birthday party for the little girl that's this weekend. Look.
We're gonna order you a special one.
She want it. She excited as heck.
I just need to order
She's not. I had to teach her how to drive because, like, when we first got together, her driving was absolutely terrifying, and you can see she hitting the bumper carts up in here. And I like your ride. Ah, go away! You see what I have to deal with, guys? You see this? What I have to deal with? You guys, look at these freaking yum yums, bro. Look at these freaking yum yums. Is this what they have in Boston? These mini Boston cream cakes? Am I missing out on something? Do we need to go to Boston? Somebody needs to let me know right now if that's a normal thing or something, or if we're just making stuff up. Because, you know, as Americans, we like to do that. We just like to be naming stuff. Like, these are the Rumpelstiltskin muffins. All right, we gotta roll, bro. We gotta roll. We gotta get out of here. Grooving. The freaking strawberries.
Anything else we need?
I don't know. Was there anything else we needed? So although it's definitely becoming a lot easier and more normal for me to like record in public and not really mind what other people are thinking or whatever, because I'm sure it's a little bit more normalized, but I'm the only dude even walking around here doing this. But I will say that the action camera, this one, the Ace Pro 2, is way better than pulling out like a Sony ZV-1F or having to hook up a mic or anything. That's what I love, but I'm really looking forward to having that POV cam that I just strap on my chest, and then I can just walk and turn it on and off whenever I want to, because that's going to be way easier to capture moments and memories and you know, not really put like this huge target, which, like I said, I don't really care if people are paying attention or anything, but it definitely makes it, it's going to make it a lot more easier to just have it on my chest. And I did get the white one though, so you're still gonna be able to see it. You're gonna be able to see the light still flash and like beep and all that stuff, but I just whatever, man. You gotta just capture the content, create the moments, and then don't worry about everybody else. We're all living in this, in here and doing our own thing anyway, so people can think what they want and how they want, you know?
You see this wild hair?
Yeah, she got that wild hair. You guys, look at this. Look at this. Hey, it's me, Valerie. Seems you didn't save my number. Asking if I could drop by the office today. What in the world is going on? Who are you trying to capture? Not today, Isis. Not today. Look what she worked her way into. As happy as can be. This one, not so much. She doesn't want to be up in this thing anymore. No more. Operation Order the Cupcakes is a success. And then, you know, we got some super sweet Hot Wheels back there that absolutely caused an entire catastrophic meltdown. You guys ever freaking like with the toddler, like, what do you do when you go to check out and you gotta scan the freaking toy and then just catastrophic melt all the way down? Like,
They don't want to hand it over.
yeah, because they don't want to hand it over, and then, like, you know, the old guy who's looking at us checking it out is like, get a hold of your kids. Get a hold of your kids. It's like, bro, you know, back in the day what they would have done that, they'd be like, man, I think you got a spoon with your name on it or something like that. That's what they did, you know what I mean? That's probably why he was looking at us like that, like, get your kids in check. And we're just sitting over here like, Jesus, dear Lord, what is...
He's probably like, why would you still get your kid a toy?
3 of them at that. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 of them at that. Anyways, I'm gonna cruise over to the Dollar General. I don't know if I'm gonna take y'all in there with me because it might get a little suspicious, but man, I'm excited to have that POV camera, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go put some cash in my cash app. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the video right here unless I get the reason to ramble on like I always do in these videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I just be liking to talk and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for being here, man. We love you. We appreciate you. And go chase your dreams, man. Go chase whatever you want to do. Just go chase it. And be really mindful if you're thinking about coming to Missouri, because it's hot. It's hot. And it's swampy and humidity. And maybe you like that. Maybe you're into that. Oh my gosh, what's happening here? What's happening? Woo! Latifah out there just freaking walking jaywalk. Queen Latifah, she's just out there in the wild. I wonder if her hair was real talk. Like, you see that thing? It was like poofed up.